Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. We're not on the farm this morning. We're going to another estate auction. Let's go see what they got. I'll take you along. Might be a good sale today. Well, it's about 7:30 in the morning. The auction starts at 9, but I like to go early to get a preview, walk around. If I can find something that we need on the homestead. If I don't see anything, we don't have to stay there all day, because these auctions take a while to get through, and it never fails. Usually something I want doesn't sell right away. Sometimes I get lucky, but sometimes you just got to be there all day long. So we're going to go check out what they got, see if they have something we just absolutely cannot do without. Got good weather for it. It's overcast, so it's not going to be hot. Being the last part of summer, sometimes it gets pretty warm, but great day today. All right, we have arrived here at the auction. It's in Sargent, Nebraska. Looks to be lots of smalls, which I like. There's plenty to dig through. Man, there's a load of stuff out here. Probably gonna be a hard time not finding something that we need. Well, let's get started. Here's some old boat motors and propane tanks. Some fuel tanks, golf clubs, more boat motors.
Back that pickup up and drive it down this lane.
Lots of canning jars. All kinds of canning jars. We'll see what these go for. Kelly's been putting a lot of freeze-dried stuff in jars, so we'll keep an eye on those. If they go dirt cheap like they usually do, we'll probably pick some up. There's a seeding machine for the garden. Nice old wooden shelf. Be good storage for a workshop. Hand auger, I think that's used for like ice fishing or something. Shelving. Old floor mats. Some gizmo boxes. Probably full of stuff. Floor jacks. Little bookshelf. 440 4400 generator. Propane smoker. A turlet and some gas cans. More boat motors. This guy had a lot of boat motors. Trolling motors. Looks like some steel chalk blocks. I like the plastic ones, they're not as heavy. Whole line of boat motors. Lots of antiques. I wonder if this guy just collected them or what. Fishing poles, work lights, portable air tank, battery charger, bench grinder with a little vise, more fishing poles, metal coat hangers. You don't see those very often anymore. Those used to be used for lots of stuff around the homestead. Good heavy wire. I don't know what this little cart here's for. Different. Some wooden cabinetry of some sort. Oh, it's a corner shelving unit laid on its side. It's not solid wood, it's all veneer. Sleeping bags. Can be a nice old workbench. More shelving. Lots and lots of fishing poles. Quite a collection of fishing and boating stuff. There's one of them dollies that either lays down or stands up. Those are pretty handy to have in the shop. But we've got lots of that stuff. Some old hub covers. VW. Some tires. I may look at some of these ones with the bearings in them. Those are always handy to have for carts and stuff. Here's some little 5-lug tires and wheels. More fishing poles. Big old tackle box. Those are for hanging lures. More fishing poles. Boat gas tanks. More fishing poles. These are sprayers that go on your ATVs with the electric pumps and everything. Another big wooden cabinet. Many more tackle boxes. Some of them are full of stuff. You can see the stuff through the top. There's some of the minnow buckets that you put in the water. Keep your minnows alive. Fish baskets. This is all fishing stuff. Minnow traps. Boxes and boxes of lures. Seat brackets. This is all boating stuff. More tackle boxes. Tackle boxes. All these boxes say tackle boxes. Little boxes that go inside like tackle bags. Be good for separating stuff, like if you have little project stuff you wanted to separate. Boat bumpers, rod holders, anchor ropes. Anchors. This is one of those portable air conditioners you can put in a room. Ooh, an old forge. That blower needs a little work. Probably just some lubrication. But still in decent shape. It's not burned all the way through yet. More tires and wheels. Another one of those traveling sprinklers, but it's got all the plastic stuff. A couple of them. Boat seats. Fertilizer spreaders. Got some bigger equipment over here on the other lane. I don't know if it's going to be for sale or not. Some old sprinkler pipe and some old implements. Soaker hoses. These are like PTO cables, engine control cables. More fishing stuff. Now I don't know what that is. Weird. I don't know if that turns in the wind or the water or what. Is that some kind of paddle boat drive or something? Never seen anything like that. Big old desk. Propane heaters. Make a good little shop heater. Gets nice and warm if you had a little shop. Probably too small to heat our shop. But crawdad traps. So much stuff. Miscellaneous. some duct work. It's a nice sized little trailer. We have one already, but this would be a good buy for somebody that needs a little trailer to haul stuff with. Got the ramp on it. Some cooking stuff, some stock pots, stainless steel. All kinds of old audio equipment. Old roaster pan. Thought that was a disc blade, but it's not. It's one of those old electric smokers, like the old Little Chief smokers. Wonder if that's Little Chief. Yep, it's Little Chief. Those are neat old smokers for making just jerky or something. We used those for years. Fluorescent lighting and service manuals for boat motors. Go figure. Portable depth finders, fish finders, more tackle boxes. Tubs full of golf balls. Camping gear, tents, tubs and tubs full of stuff. Tools, heat gun, vacuum cleaner. Sleeping bag. An old Carquest clock. Be a nice clock for the shop. Battery operated. These are lantern boxes. I wonder if the lantern's in them. We'll see. Yep, the lanterns are in them. Had a little tabletop barbecue. Some shelving units. There's a old 3-burner propane stove missing one of the legs. Legs are hard to come by. Bird feeder. Some awnings for some boats. Some kind of big metal aluminum framework. Looks like an old waterbed or something. Good plastic pipe for drainage or whatever you want to use it for. More tubs of golf balls. Golf clubs. Cable. Looks like big sleeping bags in those boxes. Crazy amounts of stuff. Dumbbells. This is a huge tackle box set up here. Don't know what this is. It's fish trap. Huh. Seat pedestals. Old computer. More fishing poles. It's fisherman's paradise out here. I might take a closer look later, see if there's any decent reels. We're looking for a couple reels. More canning jars. Quart size. More fishing poles. Man, the number of fishing poles this guy has is pretty crazy. This is an old tree stand, a couple of them. More fishing poles. Fish nets. These are extension mirrors that go on, I don't know what make and model of pickup, but they screw on your regular, or your regular mirror slides in here, and then you tighten this up to hold them on for pulling trailers. Wooden cabinets of some sort. Like little nightstand or dressers or something. More fishing poles. File cabinets. Some type of chemicals in there. Got rubber overshoes. There's a fillet board for fishing. Another box of golf balls. Boy, if some golfers show up, they'll be in business. What's in these Ryobi cases? Border cable. This is Ryobi here. Got an old steamer trunk, old wooden high chair. Here's a dolly for hit and miss engine. I already got one. There's some old signage there. Here's an old tractor model. It doesn't work. It's just parts somebody threw together to make it look like a tractor. It'd be cool little yard art. Old barbecues. Some lighting, track lighting. Bicycles.
If you got any questions, all that stuff over there is mine. This is my folks' stuff. So.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Here's a little old decorative windmill tower. Little cultivator for the garden. Some ventilation deals for the rooftop. Tomato cages. Storm windows. These look like shower door there. Old coolers, water coolers. There's an old vacuum sweeper that you push around. This thing here, I'm trying to think of what this is. I think it's some kind of cleaner or something. It's got a little conveyor, wooden conveyor in here, so no telling what this is for. Anybody knows what this is, let me know. Not many things I see that I don't know what they're for. I've never seen one of these. Got a little spiky uptake wheel here. Different hoses. Some kind of pivot something or other here. It's like an old spray cab for a tractor. There's a propane heater. More glass jars.
They probably have tore it down by now.
Oh, maybe so.
Lots of old kitchen stuff. Croquet set. Some old glass bottles. Some old rusty crusty parts. It's like a axle out of something, old Model T, Model A or something. Old flathead head. This looks like an old bell housing or something. Push lawnmower. Some old school desks. Got good brackets on them, but the wood needs work. Here's a trailer just full of stuff. Got an old washboard, tackle boxes, more tackle. Nice old vise. Looks like it's had some repair done on it. Old sled. Some old tractor tires in there.
How we doing?
Good.
Welding gloves. More canning jars.
Treasure. That's the treasure.
These are the big half-gallon jars.
Stuff. Yeah.
Pipe cutters, pipe vise. Tire chains, pulleys. Chicken feeders. Creeper. Here's an old cabbage shredder missing the box. The box could be made fairly easily. Gallon jars. Ventilation fan. Old drill bits. License plates. I need to look through these. See if there's any that I need. All 4 county, I don't need any of those. Some old manual pumps.
Yeah. No, just wood. I laid a bunch of wood balls on the ground there. No marks on it or anything.
This is some kind of fold out deal. Clamps on and folds out. Ice tongs.
I just brought the trailer. We take that trailer out of that metal. I don't know why he parked it.
These are seed hopper lids. These are neat. John Deere ones. These go on top of the seed hoppers for planters. There's egg crate. An old Maytag motor. Free. Not stuck. Here's another Maytag motor here. That one's stuck. Some old Tonka trucks. I had some of those. A little steam shovel. These are those brass knobs off the top of a horse collar. Old pedal car. More old pump jacks. Here's some flags, kind of like we got hanging around the garden. Doesn't match what we got going on. Here's a old lightning rod. Old screen door. Couple pedal tractors. These old ones restored go for a lot of money. Old Crocs, John Deere pedal tractor.
No wonder John decided to. Well, what else?
Old Slinkies, ash bucket, more signage. This is porcelain. This is going to go for big money right there. We'll keep an eye on it though. There's some of those wall mounts for hurricane lamps. Weights. Old BB gun or something. Part of a tractor seat. Little beam off of a scale. More license plates. An old portable cattle chute. You hook them behind the vehicle and take them to wherever you're loading cattle into the big semi trucks. Got a big metal bandsaw, campers, bumpers. Got a little ventilation squirrel cage fan here. Some warning lights for tractors, headlights. There's the old sump pump over there. Looks like he's still in the box. Lots of old tractor lights, some John Deere, some Farmall. Here's a backpack sprayer, 3-point. Got the PTO drive pump right there. Slick. Giant old railroad timbers. Really long. Here's some regular sized ones here. Lots of tractor glass. Some John Deere hoods for $44.40. More glass, mufflers, lots of tie-down chains. These chains are probably 20-foot chains. Has the binders with them. Those will go for quite a bit, those big long chains. More mufflers. Some water hose. There's a strap binder. Some bushings there, some belts. That's one of those clip-on strap binders that just clip on the side of the trailer and they stay on by the tension of the strap. Here's some old tractor control units, all kinds of old computer stuff. Some shanks, 4 shanks. Belting. Hydraulic diversion valves. Whole pallet full of them. More over here. All hydraulic stuff here. Control cables, diverter valves, all kinds of rams, hydraulic rams. Just about every size of ram you'd ever want. PTO shafts, jacks, more PTO shafts, big crazy U-bolts for clamping like on toolbars, different implements. These are top link bars. Those are cool top link bars with the little wheels on them. More top link bars, lots and lots of them. These are the lift arms for your 3-point adjustable lift arms. Whole pallet full of battery cables, oil, 30 weight. Those T-post clips that I was telling you about. Gauge wheels, fertilizer spreader, tires. Got a trailer full of stuff here, some old horseshoes, old radio flyer wagon, more Tonka stuff, an old trike with a little wagon, lots of crocks. These sticks right here for butter churn crocks. Be something similar to this with a hole in the lid, and that would churn the butter. But got lots of old jugs, crock jugs, milk cans, old washboards. These crocks never have the lids. The lids are always first things to break, or they come up missing. Look at this big set of drawers here. Must have been for parts or something. But humongous, like 6 foot tall almost. Here's a hood off an old David Bradley garden tractor. They had just like a power unit basically with wheels, and you would hook implements behind it. More tires. Got some sickle bars. Some old shelving. Some of these would make good nest boxes if you put something underneath there in the back. That'd be good nest boxes. Here's an old metal parts bin. Cool. Need to put that on wheels if you're going to put that in the shop. There's a bunch of old hand pumps. You can see this one here. This is an offset pump like you would use in the sink in your old house. Because if you had one of these, if you wanted the water to go in the sink, you had to pump this way. Kind of, you couldn't get your full weight on the arm of the pump. Where this one, the pump handle would come out sideways, where you could pump and the water would go into the sink. There's 2 of those. There's another offset pump handle right there. An old Roadmaster bike, the big long banana seat. Real old cabinets there. That one would need a lot of work. This is some type of heater, probably an electric heater. Old chest of drawers, some old cabinets. What's this thing here? Just a shelf. Oh, it looks like an old White Mountain ice box. You put the old block of ice in there to keep your stuff cold. Pretty neat. Old school desk. Some old buckets and casks. Cords. More glass jars. See what these are down in here. Oh, these turn these jars into waterers or feeders. They got that little notch in them there. I might look at these for Kelly. She might like those for feeders. Here's an old church or school bell. It's got the big pulley on it where the rope would come down to the first floor out of the tower. And it's got the stanchions to hang the bell. This is going to go for a lot of money, I bet. Be interesting to see how much that goes for. Some jack stands, some old lights, some stock pot. Here's a neat old seat somebody made out of an old equipment stand, real heavy, with a tractor seat. Here's a corn sheller here. Old Bradley motor, David Bradley motor. Pressure washer. So anybody that can tell me what this is, the first person to tell me, I'll send you a free t-shirt. I know what it is, but tell me what this is. Not a lot of people know. Here's a hay trolley. Another seed hopper. More Tonka. Nice little stove. Still got the plates on it. Another pump jack here. Old pump jack handle. This looks like an old spotlight or something. Ooh, I know what this is. That's for making your own rope. We're going to keep an eye on this. Another trailer load of stuff. There's an old Coca-Cola clock. Light up. Some old tools. It's an old fire extinguisher that hangs on the wall. An old butter churn. More old seed pots. These are neat square ones. More single tree. This is a clamp for stitching leather. There's an old punch, an old arbor punch. These are for knocking the hair off of a hog when you scald it. There's two of them here. Some old double burner kettles for heating water. Old clothes drying rack, big metal grate. Remember these old game tables that had the little pockets on the side that you'd put on your table? Had games on either side. Here's some traps. This is an old manual crank drill press that clamped down on your workbench. Old ice skates. Here's some old snowshoes. Some old glass bottles. Schlitz. Made in Milwaukee. Here's old atlas maps. Probably be really cool. Oh, this is one of those pull-down ones that for like a classroom. An old livestock van for like toys. An old torch. More signage. Chinese checkers. More license plates we got to look through. Grinders. These are decorative curtain rods. Remember those curtain rods that slide together? These have the decorative ends on them. Pretty neat. There's an old school cotton or spool cotton cabinet. Got all these drawers. Neat old thing. These are old batteries. Old lead acid batteries in the wood box. A barometer. Some old books. Some old toys. A old dump wagon. Hubcaps. Old train set. Some old galvanized barbed wire. The old style. Big like canning pot. Another Maytag motor. See if it's free. Well, it's not stuck. You get that running. Some old lanterns. More old school desks. I used one of these when I was young. Just like that. Wooden rockers. Old wooden cabinet. This is an old record player here with the wind up. Looks like the auction's going to get going. An old wooden cabinet. An old air pump. Pull that lever back and forth, it would pump air. More metal, old metal toys. Some sides for a flatbed. Old furniture. Old tractor umbrella.
Well, good morning,
three-wheeler.
ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate each and every one of you coming out today. I tell you what, we got a lineup. We're going to run 2 auction rings.
Well, we got our number, 128. They're going to be running 2 rings at the same time. So that's going to be hard to keep track of. So we'll have to make sure if there's anything we're interested in that we're in the right spot at the right time.
8 times 2 on 108. Old rope maker, guy's got a wood handle on it, guy likes a nice one there, sell it right there, get $10 and go, 10, 15, 15, now 20, get 20, now 5, 25, now 30, get 30, get 30, now 5, 5, 30, now 5, now 40, get 40, get 40, now 5, 45, now 50, 45, now 50, 45, now 55, 50 to the bell, 50 to the bell, got 45, 50 to the bell, 50, now 5, 5, 50, now 5, 5, 50, now 5, 50, now 5, 55, 50, now 5, 5, give me 55, 50, now 5, 50, now 5, 50, now 5, 50, now 5, 50, now 5. Sold at $50, $139, $50. Say your choice on those little engines. Say your choice on them little engines. Somebody get 25 for choice. Get 5, 30, get 39, 5, 5, 5, 35, 35, 35, 44, 44, now 5, 45, 59, 59, 60, 59, 68, 68, 70, 70, no 80, available, 70, no 80, no 90, 90, 100, 100, 110, 110, now 21, 21, 20, now 30, 30, now 41, 40, now 51, 50, now 61, 60, now 71, 70, no 80, 1, 91, 92, 10, get 210, 200, and the number 210, 210 for choice, 210, 220, but 210, now 20, get 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, but 200, now 62, 60, now 70, 270, 260, now 70, 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 270, sold $260.78. Takes the red one. Takes the red one. 164. 164. Sell the old pedal tractor there. Got the steering wheel. Got the seat on it right there. Getting it going there. Get $25. Get $25. Selling that little pedal tractor there. 25, 30, 35, 30, you're inside. 25, 30, 35. 35, 45, 55, 55, 55, 55, now 65, 65, 55, 65, 55, 65, 65, 65, now 75. 65, 75, 75, 65, 75, 75, 65, 75, 65, 75, 65, 75, and I have sold $65 right down here, 149. One out there on 185, 185. Folks, I'm going to do sell that derby sign. Guys, I'm taking a look at it right there. Getting it going there. Two-sided gasoline sign. Two-sided gasoline sign. Somebody give $1,000 for it. Took $1,000 players. Down to the bubble, down to the bubble, down to the bubble, down to the bubble, down to the bubble. Give me 200, 300. 300 to the bubble, 300 to the bubble, 200, 300, 3, 4, 4, 4, now 500, 500, 600, 600, 700, 800, 800, 800, 900, on the bubble, 9, now down, 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 1100. I'm dropping the bubble now, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, into the bell, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, I'm coming to you, 17, 18, 18, 19, on the bubble, 19, now 2 down to the bubble, now 21, get 21 to the bubble, 2100, 21 to the bubble, 21 to the bubble, 21, get 21 to the bubble, 21 to the bubble, 21, got 2 down, now get 2100, 21 on the bubble, 21 to the bubble, 21 on the bubble, get 21, 21, now 22, now 23, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25 on the bell, 26, 26, 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, 26, 27 on the bell, get 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, 27, get 27 on the bell, can't get to 3 without you, 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, all in, all done, get 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, I got 26 bids, get 2,700, 2,700, 27 on the bell, 27 on the bell, 2700, and I hit, sold out for $2,600. Take care of that.
I will.
85 the farm. Thank you, all 4 of you, for coming. Thank you. Half 95. Folks kind of gather around right there. We got that old schoolhouse bell. We got that old schoolhouse bell. Sell it right there. Get it going there. Who get 500? Get 500 the bell, minimum 500 the bell, minimum 500 the bell, minimum 500. Get 5, 600, now 7, 7, almost 7, now 800, 800, 800, 7, now 800, 7, now 800, 7, now 800, 7, now 800, and 800 to 9, 900 to 1,000 to the bubble, 1,000 to the bubble, 11, give me 1,100, 1,000, give me 1,100, 1,100, 1,000, now give me 1,100 to the bubble, 1,100 to the bubble, 1,000, give me 1,100 to the bubble, 1,000, give me 11, give me 1,100, 1,000, give me 1,100 to the bell. I got 1,000 on it. Give me 1,100 on the bell. Give me 11, give me 11 on that bell. 1,100 on the bell, all in, all done. Here we go. Give me 1,100 on the bell, 1,100 on the bell, give me 11, give me 1,100. Sold out for $1,000, even money, 1, 8.
Started grabbing stuff, went back to start putting a few things in the truck here and there. Went back to where I bought Kelly some stuff, and my stuff was gone. So that's a lesson for me. Make sure you get your stuff. I'm hoping somebody took it by mistake and didn't steal it. Not a lot of thievery here in Nebraska. All right, folks, we are all settled up. I spent $60, and I got quite a bit of stuff for 60 bucks. Some of it was dirt cheap. So we'll get you home, we'll get unloaded, and we'll show you everything that we picked up. All right, I got home. Let's show you the haul here. So I bought a water bed. There was a whole water bed. All the pieces were there, even the mattress, the liner, the heater, all that. But I left most of that junk there. I bought it mostly for the lumber because there's 3 big pieces of plywood, and there's 4 of these big planks, solid wood planks, that usually the side. And remember the shelving project I want to do down in the root cellar, that's going to work perfect. And then I was going to leave these drawer units there for them to dispose of, but Kelly's got an idea to put these underneath the growing bench in the basement. We'll line them up, sit them on top of each other, and screw them together, and she'll have 6 drawers. And then we got all of these canning jars. There's anywhere from half-gallon jars, quart jars, pint jars, lots of jelly jars. These were all used for a wedding. They had wire on them. They were hanging candles. But you can get the wax out of these. And then even half-pint jars. And then a whole bunch of lids and rings that we'll use probably just for freeze-drying stuff. But there's good rings in there that we can use for canning. Now these, I had a set just like this that was stolen there at the auction, but they had another set over in another area, so I got them. They're glass chicken waterers. See the little slot here? And you can water your chickens with these. Otherwise, they're just big old jars you could store stuff in. They obviously need to be cleaned out. But there's 3 of those jars that are regular mouth. They're not even wide mouth. And then there's this whole milk crate full of seeds. There's whole bags of wildflower seeds. This is seed and fertilizer. And a big bag of garden seeds. And a big tub full of garden seeds. I got this for like $3.50. And then these just came with the canning jars. There are a couple vases that we're going to give away. And then these glass dishes, we're going to post these up for free on Marketplace, see if anybody wants them. Got a free metal bucket that these things kind of came in. Didn't get charged for that. It was just kind of in the lot. I got an old stop sign, old railroad sign. And then this was thrown in another lot, the lot that got ripped off. This was all piled in together. Here's a piece of pretty heavy angle iron that I'm going to put in our scrap iron bin. There were these cool metal rollers, and they still roll real nice. So we can come up with a project to put these metal rollers on. And then there was this old round stock. It's probably 1/4 inch round stock. There's hooks on one end and threads on the other, but we always can use round stock. Well, that'll go on our scrap metal bin as well. So that was cool. So the waterbed I paid $2.50 for. The whole waterbed stuff, for all this wood. All the planks, all that. For these canning jars, I paid $2 for this whole lot. Even this, even that. And had those vases and other glassware in it. This I paid, I think this was $3 to $4 for this whole thing with the milk crate. This was in on another lot. The signs were $10 each, which is great for signage. You don't get signage that cheap anymore. You saw what that gas sign went for, even though it's porcelain, went for $3,000. So pretty crazy. So all this, what you see here, we got for, it was about $30, including the signs. Now, I did buy something else that you may think is stupid for the other $30, but they had a little Farmall cub. I could not pass it up. These are a lot more than that in the stores now. You can see it was $16 when it was bought brand new a long time ago. But it's an Erdl, which is the big brand name for these iron, hard metal tractors. But I thought Ramona would love this for her little farm diorama thing that she's got. That she's got little farm, like a barn and stuff, and cows, and she's got a little Ford tractor. I thought she would really enjoy this little tractor just like hers, a little cubby. So the signs were $20 for the pair, which means we spent $10 on the rest of this stuff. This whole waterbed frame thing with all the heavy wood, all these canning jars, all this stuff, all that stuff over there was just $10. Now I did bid on some other stuff, but those people wanted that stuff a lot more than I did. In fact, most of it went for probably 5 times what I would have even considered paying for it, and some stuff even more than that. I showed you a couple items, very crazy high prices. So every now and then you can find some deals. I think we found some pretty good deals today for all these canning jars. Kelly's been using a lot of them for freeze-drying storage, so we did need to get more. So hope you enjoyed the trip today. We're going to put all this stuff away and store it where it needs to go. I got to fix one drawer. The piece is there. I just got to staple it back on this little drawer guide. And then we can get that down in the basement and get all this stuff put away. All this canning jars got to go in the dishwasher. So we'll be doing 3 or 4 loads of those. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us here on the farm.
Thanks for watching.